Well, this will be my end of the year wrap up. So I'm trying something a little bit different. I've never used this as a true selfie stick. So I'm going to walk what I consider the nature trail. See these beautiful big cedars? And use this tripod as a selfie stick until I find somewhere to take a break. Camera's a little bit crooked. Let me see if I can adjust it without doing too much. I'm still at a friend's apartment in Fredericksburg. It's only been about 10 minutes since I made the last video. I had to think about what I wanted to say for New Year, so I actually went inside, got on my Chromebook, used the Wi-Fi from the phone, and looked up my Amazon account and my YouTube studio. So I owe all of y'all a great debt of gratitude for getting me through 2021 with some very astounding numbers. Actually, I may be a little bit ahead of where the mentors say I should be in watch hours. I'm not going to broadcast exactly what happened, but I'll just say that it's funny what one or two loyal friends can do. And I will say that my friend in Minnesota has been running my channel, and I think a couple of friends in Fort Worth, I know they were when they were working. I don't know that she's still doing it since she retired, but they were running my channel on the playlist just on loop all day. I look like I'm tilted. Maybe I turned the camera a little bit better. I'll stop here for a second, let you look out into the woods. But anyway, as of today, I have 4,789 public watch hours. The other day I said it had taken a dip, and I think what happened is now that I'm up higher, is they're taking away the watch hours from my private and unlisted videos, which this will be video number, see, I think 90 is going up today, so then I've done two more. This will be video 93, which goes up on December 31st, 2021. Put my hand on this fence here, make sure there's no poison ivy. Oh, there's a lot of trash down there. We won't get that in the video. But I have 93 subscribers. I almost said survivors again. I'm going to try to turn this, whoops, a little bit too much. Now let's do that way. I did figure out in the last one I was holding the tripod where you could see it, so I figured out how to get around that in this one by holding it down a little lower and have the camera tilted a little more. But I do want to thank y'all greatly. I've had like 15,000 views, 14,000. I think 14,300 and some in the last 365 days. So this is definitely going to work. And all I need is 3 or 4 people to turn that computer on or their phone or whatever when they get up in the morning. Go to my channel, click the playlist button, and then play one of the longer ones and just put it on loop for the day. And you don't even have to have the volume up. If you don't want to, you can have your other, open another tab and do whatever you want. But y'all are really helping me get to the point where I can be location independent and not have to live off of my savings. And I also told y'all, I hear a cricket or a bird or something even with these earplugs in. I'm going to walk a little bit further, and this trail looks like it goes on for a good ways. I'll try to keep it off the apartment. There could be somebody walking a dog coming along. This is kind of a junky little creek bed, I guess. It's dry most of the time. But I'm very honored. Oh, there's another picnic pavilion up here. I'm very honored that y'all take the time out of your day to try to help me. And I think I had started to say I'll show you the picnic pavilion from this angle. This one has another barbecue grill for charcoal. And you see the grill, and then there's the apartments. And then you have this beautiful wooded area. There's a lot of parkland, or green space as some people call it, in Virginia. I will give them credit for thinking of that as they built stuff. Of course, in Texas, we don't really have much green space because we don't have any green things. We have a lot of brown things, even in the middle of the summer. It's very dry. We don't get trees higher than telephone poles in the western part of the state. East Texas is very much like this. Tall trees, evergreens, that kind of stuff. But where I live, it's a concrete jungle with very little open space or green space. You know, they might put an area about the size of this playground and picnic pavilion in the middle of a subdivision and call it a park. The only thing park about it is it has green grass. I guess your dog can go poop on it as long as you pick it up. But there's a reservoir over here somewhere. And so I think that's why it's marked not to enter, because you could probably drown or pollute the water. So anyway, trying to see the time, 6 minutes and 3 seconds. Let's talk about what we're going to do in 2022. I'll get up here to the top of the hill, maybe take a pause and catch my breath with the cedar tree in the background. But the main options are to continue vlogging, which I'm going to do for 10 days anyway, because I probably won't be home till at least the 10th. And this should go up on New Year's Eve, so Happy New Year's. Let's make it a great 2022. You know, we keep saying at the end of 2020, we said, oh, 21 can't be as bad, and then it pretty much was. And I'm sure everybody was saying at the end of 2021, oh, it can't be as bad. 2022 can't be as bad as 2021. But it might be. I think I see water through there. I don't know. I'm not walking through these woods to get to it. Let me stand here by this tree. There are a lot of roots tearing up this blacktop, which is poor planting if you ask me. I'll show you some. They grow from the trees over there, reaching down to get the water. And you can see them, they're just tearing up this walking trail, which is probably also a biking trail and for strollers, which makes it very difficult to get your stroller or wheelchair down it. But what are we going to talk about in 2022? I would like to get back onto low carb, healthy fat, which I am going to do in real life, but I would like to be able to share what I'm learning with you. If you want that, tell me that along with the research I've done on it. Life will be very different in 2022 since I won't be working what people consider a full-time job, even though this YouTube will be my full-time job. I don't plan to put more than about 30 hours a week into it, which will give me lots of time to do research, lots of time to do other things, explore whatever area I'm in. Maybe I'll do a vlog and a research. We could do a hybrid, that could be a choice, where I kind of do my lifestyle in whatever new area I'm living in, and I do my diet, and I do my research. Or I could just go more to the lifestyle. So let's make the three options. Number one, research on LCHF from some of the best in the business. That looks like a big lake behind me, but it's actually a fence. I had to look close in the screen. Number two will be a hybrid where I kind of put some of my daily life into it. Maybe Monday, Wednesday, Friday I talk about LCHF. Tuesday, Thursday I do some lifestyle videos. If you want 5 a week. Once I get to 100, I don't really care how often I post, but the algorithm does like consistency. It also likes if you reach over there, I think it's in that corner, and push the red, white, and blue button to subscribe to me, because I need to have 1,000 before this even becomes worth my while. But that means I'm also helping a lot of people. So please hit the subscribe button. Please comment down below. Here's the three options. You want me to talk about low carb, healthy fat, and how that can help you live an unconventional healthy life. You want me to talk about an unconventional healthy life and then show you examples of it through my own living. Or number three, you just want me to do a vlog style like I've been doing for the Vlogmas program, where I just talk about whatever comes to mind, whatever I'm doing that day. And remember, as of February 26th, I will be becoming a digital nomad, which means I won't have an apartment, I won't have a house. I will have a place to stay, but it'll be probably in a different city every month. So I may be at the beach. I'm kind of leaning now towards Pensacola, Florida, or Gulfport, Mississippi. Those are both Gulf of Mexico locations. I do prefer the Atlantic Ocean to the Gulf of Mexico, but those areas are kind of cheaper housing right now. Eventually, as the summer goes on and it warms up, I will be heading north. I'm going to be in Branson, Missouri from February 26th till March 18th, I think, and then I don't know where I'm going to be, but I'll be somewhere. Maybe back in Virginia, but I'm going to pretty much try to stay, what is that, east of the Mississippi? I don't know if Branson's east of the Mississippi or not. Probably not, but anyway, in the right half of the country, the eastern half of the country, so that I can get home if necessary, if mom or dad has an issue, or if my sister needs some help with them. I'm not planning right now to move right close. Roanoke and Blacksburg, Virginia are high on the list of fairly reasonable places to live, so I'm considering those. Now it looks like I'm about out of this blacktop. There's a lot of sidewalk, but I don't want to film everybody's apartments and everybody walking their dogs. So once again, I am extremely grateful to all of you for taking your time this past year. I am finishing up 13 months on this channel. I started November 30th, 2020, right in the middle of the chocolate cake pandemic. So to get this much progress in just 13 months, I'm extremely grateful. That's over 1,000 views a month. Thank you for doing that. You in Minnesota, you know who I'm talking to. My former coworker, thank you. Any other coworkers that are running it, you don't comment much, but thank you for being there. Thank you for everybody that's there. Thank you, Miss Carol in Canada. I know your views are adding up too, and your comments. I love hearing from you and BA and Beth every time I put a post up. Deb, where are you? Jeanette, are you still out there? Let me know who's out there in the comments below, and also tell me what you'd like me to talk about, or if there's something else you'd like me to talk about in 2022. I have plenty of time to do research now, and I am calm and cool. Stress is down, so I think I'm doing the right things. Y'all have a happy new year. I'll be back tomorrow with another message.